Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another thrilling episode of the American Dream Chronicles, your number one stop for the latest news delivered with a dash of irony and a sprinkle of satire. Today, we're diving deep into the recent trade negotiations between the United States and China, where it appears President Donald Trump has once again masterfully navigated the treacherous waters of international diplomacy. Or has he? In a move that only the artful dealmaker himself could orchestrate, China has agreed to open itself up to American business. Yes, you heard that right. The Great Wall of China is now more like a revolving door, welcoming American entrepreneurs with open arms, all thanks to our Commander-in-Chief, who announced this groundbreaking development with the same enthusiasm he reserves for executive orders on drug prices. The deal, heralded as the most significant outcome of the recent trade negotiations, is still waiting to be papered. That's right, folks. Just like any other significant global agreement, we're still in the "it's complicated" phase of the relationship. But fear not, because Trump assures us that China is totally on board. They're just waiting for the ink to dry on those non-existent papers. Now let's talk numbers. The U.S. has graciously decided to reduce its tariffs on Chinese imports from 145% to a mere 30%. In a show of goodwill, China will reciprocate by slashing their tariffs on U.S. goods from 125% to 10%. Of course, some tariffs on essentials like cars, steel, and aluminum will remain untouched, because who needs affordable vehicles or infrastructure, right? Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, the unsung hero of this saga, led the charge over the weekend in Geneva. He's the man behind the curtain, pulling the strings and ensuring that both Washington and Beijing are committed to this dance of diplomacy. Bessent, with the confidence of a man who just discovered the perfect golf swing, hinted that more talks are on the horizon. In the next few weeks, we'll be meeting again to roll out a more fulsome agreement, he assured us, as if this is all part of a meticulously crafted plan. But let's not forget the real kicker here. Bessent warned that these tariffs could cost China up to 10 million jobs. Yes, that's 10 million. But don't worry, because if the tariffs drop, they might only lose 5 million jobs. It's a win-win, really, depending on which side of the Pacific Ocean you're standing. Meanwhile, just days before this historic handshake with China, the U.S. and the U.K. sealed a trade deal of their own. The Brits, ever the staunch allies, have agreed to maintain 10% tariffs on their goods while removing import taxes on American steel and cars. This is what we call reciprocity, folks, and it's the bedrock of international trade, according to President Trump. Billions of dollars of increased market access for American exports, especially in agriculture, are now on the table. American beef and ethanol are about to take the world by storm. So what does this all mean for you, dear viewer? Well, it means that the world of trade is as unpredictable as ever, with tariffs flying around like confetti at a New Year's Eve party. It's a roller coaster of diplomacy that only someone with the business acumen of Donald Trump could navigate with such finesse. Before we wrap up, we want to hear from you. What do you think about these trade deals? Are they a stroke of genius or just another chapter in the never-ending saga of political absurdity? Share your thoughts in the comments below, because your opinion matters and we love hearing from our viewers. And while you're here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. It's the best way to stay informed, entertained, and perhaps a little bit bewildered by the world of politics. After all, where else can you find a news channel that delivers the facts with a side of satire? As always, thank you for joining us on this journey through the topsy-turvy world of international trade. Until next time, keep questioning, keep laughing, and remember, in the world of news, irony is the only currency that never loses its value.